A dramatic military operation in Africa to rescue U.S. diplomats and their families from the war-torn capital of Sudan. Nearly 100 people were airlifted from the U.S. Embassy in Khartoum under the cover of darkness and with the protection of more than 100 U.S. Special Operations Forces. 3 Chinook helicopters were on the ground in Sudan for less than an hour before flying the Americans across the border to Ethiopia. President Biden announced the successful operation in a statement and promised to help the thousands of Americans still in the country to the extent possible as Sudan slips further into chaos after 9 days of ferocious fighting. ABC News foreign correspondent James Longman leads us off.
This morning, a major sigh of relief as all personnel from the U.S. Embassy in Khartoum and their families have been safely evacuated from Sudan.
As a result of the intensity of the conflict, we reluctantly decided it was time to suspend operations.
U.S. Special Operations Forces making the daring rescue operation under the cover of darkness. The Pentagon saying 3 Chinook helicopters took off from a U.S. base in Djibouti and refueled in Ethiopia, flying 800 miles to the Sudanese capital. On the ground for less than an hour, they rescued fewer than 100 people, including Americans and other nationals. President Biden praising the, quote, unmatched skill of the 100 or so Special Forces members involved. Leaders across the world scrambling to pull their nationals out of Sudan amid days of fighting and a shaky ceasefire, leaving only a small window of opportunity. Saudi Arabia releasing this footage, saying their first group of foreign nationals were safely evacuated and they're back on Saudi soil. The fighting between the 2 warring military groups has only escalated as it enters its 2nd week. It's already claimed at least 400 lives, including 1 American. The Biden administration has been warning private American citizens about the danger, saying they can't count on the U.S. government to get them out.
It is not our standard procedure to evacuate American citizens living abroad.
And that's the focus now, Martha, figuring out how to get other U.S. citizens out of the country. One option is Port Sudan. It is on the Red Sea, and other countries have used it to get their citizens out. The issue is that it is some 500 miles away from Khartoum, and it is too dangerous right now to leave your house, let alone the city. It is worth repeating, 16,000 Americans are still thought stranded in Sudan. Martha?
James Longman, thanks.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.